why Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins is off the table for 2025, and what it signals for WWE's future. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer, have a nice day. For the WWE Family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you. After a crushing WrestleMania 41 defeat, Roman Reigns stormed back to the ring and his long-standing rivalry with Seth Rollins reignited, sending the WWE Universe into overdrive about a blockbuster clash that could reshape the main event landscape. WWE has a lot of moving parts right now, and yes, that includes Roman Reigns finally circling back to Seth Rollins. The short version: the match you want is probably happening, just not this year. According to Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio, WWE's current plans and Roman's schedule make a Reigns-Rollins showdown unlikely in 2025. With Reigns already factored into Survivor Series, War Games, and the Royal Rumble, the company appears to be saving that one for the big stage in Las Vegas next spring. Quick recap. WrestleMania 41 changed everything. Seth Rollins outmaneuvered Roman, Paul Heyman made a shocking move and aligned himself with Rollins, and the Vision, Rollins with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, took control. Reigns disappeared from TV for a stretch, and then made a powerful return on the July 14th, 2025 episode of Raw, coming to the aid of Jey Uso and CM Punk during an attack from the Vision. Since then, it's been a gradual build back to Roman versus Seth with very clear sides. Rollins is trying to shape WWE's future, while Reigns refuses to accept his version of leadership. This one needs time. The betrayal at WrestleMania 41, Heyman's role as the so-called Oracle backing Rollins, the Vision's dominance, Roman's absence and comeback. All of that deserves a proper payoff on a grand stage. Setting it in Las Vegas next April allows WWE to fully explore the ideological conflict they've been hinting at. Rollins trying to dictate the future of the company versus Reigns standing his ground. It also feels like the defining chapter for both of them. If WWE ever intends to declare who truly stands on top between these two, this is the best opportunity. Bottom line, expect Roman to face other top stars through Survivor Series and the Royal Rumble, while the Rollins match continues to build. If Triple H executes it well, the eventual clash in Las Vegas could be worth the wait. WWE Crown Jewel Premium live event is just 3 nights away. The mega show this year will take place at the RAC Arena in Perth, Australia. It's going to be a special event because it will mark John Cena's last appearance on Australian soil before he officially retires from in-ring competition. Undisputed champion Cody Rhodes will face Seth Rollins in the main event to compete for the Crown Jewel ring. Roman Reigns will also be in action against Bronson Reed in an Australian-style street fight match. The event is expected to be a major success, especially if it delivers some surprising twists and turns. Io Sky and Kairi Sane. Io Sky will team up with Rhea Ripley to take on Kairi Sane and Asuka in a tag team match. It will be emotionally challenging for IYO to go up against her former allies with whom she shares a long history. However, after the Kabuki Warriors turned against her, IYO joined forces with Ripley for this contest. The possible twist at Crown Jewel could see IYO turning against Kairi, while Kairi earns sympathy from the crowd. The former Women's World Champion might deliver a ruthless attack out of frustration, solidifying her heel turn, while Kairi becomes a fan favorite once again. Roman Reigns' potential heel turn. Roman Reigns has been showing signs of returning to his darker persona, especially after coming back from injury. His interactions with Jey Uso suggest that the tribal chief might embrace his old ways soon. This could happen at Crown Jewel. Since Reigns has already defeated Bronson Reed in a previous match, he may resort to more aggressive tactics this time to secure victory, potentially bending the rules or showcasing a more dominant side. This would signal a full-fledged heel turn for Roman Reigns once again in WWE. Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman's alliance in jeopardy. The partnership between Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman could reach a breaking point at Crown Jewel. The tension between the two has been growing in recent weeks. Heyman has warned Rollins that if he loses, not only could his allies lose faith, but he might also need to reconsider his choices. At Crown Jewel, Heyman could betray Rollins if he loses to Cody Rhodes. This twist could lead to the shocking return of Brock Lesnar, who might step in to challenge Rollins, leading to a face turn for the Visionary. Heyman could then align himself with Lesnar, setting up a new direction for the Vision and a major showdown between Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins at Survivor Series. War Games for the World Heavyweight Championship. Paul Heyman has responded to Braun Strowman after the former WWE superstar mentioned his past with Roman Reigns. During the October 6th episode of WWE Raw, Heyman claimed that Roman Reigns had never been attacked so severely that he needed to be taken out on a stretcher until his recent match with Bronson Reed. This prompted a reply from Strowman, who disagreed with Heyman's statement. Comparing Heyman to DC Comics character Oswald Cobblepot, also known as the Penguin, Strowman reminded him that one of his past matches with Reigns resulted in a similar outcome. Now, Heyman has issued a response. Defending his failure to recall that incident, the WWE Hall of Famer joked that he, like many others, had forgotten about Strowman's earlier run in WWE. Strowman was released from WWE earlier this year, his second departure from the company within 4 years. His latest run began with a return in September 2022, though he did not win any championships during that period. Strowman and Reigns previously faced off in 2017, 2018, and briefly in 2020 over the Universal Championship. With his WWE career currently on hold, Strowman's next move remains to be seen. Earlier this week, it was reported that Roman Reigns would face Bronson Reed this Saturday in Perth, Australia, a match that was later made official on Raw. The Tribal Chief opened the show in Dallas, Texas, to a strong reaction from the crowd, but was soon interrupted by Reed and Paul Heyman. Reigns attempted to provoke Reed into an immediate fight, but Heyman proposed a different challenge, a match Reed made famous: an Australian street fight. Reigns accepted the challenge without hesitation, setting the stage for their upcoming showdown. The exchange between the two led to a brief physical confrontation before security intervened to separate them. It's unclear if the rules of an Australian street fight differ from the traditional version or if it's simply a thematic addition for the Perth event. Regardless, this will mark the second singles encounter between Reigns and Reed. Reigns defeated Reed earlier this year at Clash in Paris, though he later missed several weeks of in-ring action due to other commitments before returning last Monday night. With Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed now confirmed for Crown Jewel, Saturday's event card features